The hell was that? Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Cigar Chat, brought to you live on CigarFederation.com. Broadcast around the world in the Armed Forces Radio Network. Thanks for tuning in wherever you are out there in the world today. Robbie Raz here with you as always. And today we've got kind of a special show. This is a lot of fun. I've been BSing with these guys off air a little bit. We're checking in with the Cigar Federation Cigar Safari crew live from the Drew Estate compound. Is compound the right term that you guys are staying?
I mean, it's got security guards and a high-walled fence, so I would call it a compound.
I'm going compound. We'll go the Drew Estate compound in Esteli, Nicaragua. We've got Logan. Dude, your locks, boy, they are flowing in the wind. Oh, man, yeah. You just want to be me so bad.
It's not locks of love, bro. It's locks of hate.
Dude, locks of hate.
It's just
thinking of cigar names for, like, you know, just because we were being fun. And one of the cigars, we're thinking about calling it the Unrob. That's how much I love you.
The Unrob.
The Unrob.
Or
Rob's a douche. I mean, whichever.
Yeah, you got to go with that one. You guys were mad because this whole Techo thing, building houses for people in need, was my idea, and I didn't get to be down there to help you guys.
Let me just say, Rob, I'm a pretty lazy individual by nature.
Indeed, me too.
Well, that's where I'm going with this, is that people were giving me crap because, you know, I was taking a siesta, which, hey, that's what everyone in this country does, just takes a midday siesta. But I was lazy, and Shooter can attest, but I would have loved to see you down here because, good God, you'd have been way out of your element. So.
I think you guys might be a little bit surprised. I think when the double R gets some work gloves on and one of those stick digging spear things and like a coconut shell to dig up some holes, I start tearing it up, man. I get after it.
There's no work gloves. Work gloves are not this part of the struggle, my friend.
It's a struggle, man.
But you packed a bag, right?
I packed a bag that did not include work gloves because I thought if I'm at a work site.
No, because you didn't think. Boom. Boom. That's it. Sometimes you just got to drop the real knowledge on people. You just didn't think about it. It's not my fault. You didn't plan ahead.
Rob.
I'll pack a power drill and an air hammer
and an electric post hole digger. And
well, no, I'm merely suggesting a pair of leather work gloves. That's it. Obviously,
definitely a laser level. That caused some serious backlash from Logan. I got all up with the Ketchum people about this First of all, like everyone else is full site. I'm just going to go off for a second.
Wait a second. Wait. Can I interrupt and ask a question real quick?
Whatever.
Before you go off. Now,
yes, sir.
Did someone really have a laser level?
No. That's what he's about to talk about.
Okay. So I misunderstood. I thought you were saying that you're digging, you know, all these holes with like a stick, but someone has a laser level. I'm thinking, wait a second.
No. We were digging the hole with a stick, scooping it out with a coconut, and then literally, like, I mean, I think we've evolved beyond like the Egyptian, you know, when the Egyptians 2500 BC, we were literally using a water level.
I don't even know what that means, man.
Exactly. I didn't realize what it is either. But
theory of gravity, apparently,
dude,
you know.
Yeah. So anyways, let's not talk about Logan being a prima donna. Let's move on to another subject. We got two guys in the room here. If you can't see.
Yeah, I didn't even get a chance to go around the room. So we've got Logan on the right, then there's John, and I don't know. I can't tell who just walked in.
That's Dennis. Come on, dude. You know Dennis, man.
Oh, okay. Now, yeah, up with the hat. I don't know how did I not see that? And he's got a rubber chicken. A rubber chicken for some reason. And then there's Shooter.
Tattoo.
You would.
Rob would love it, man. Too.
Wait. What? I didn't copy.
You would appreciate the Dennis cut.
Oh, Dennis, you got a tattoo today. You're going to show it off?
6 hours.
Is it really 6 hours?
Took 6 hours.
Yeah. Tattoos, man. That's well, obviously it's a serious commitment because it's there forever, yeah.
But there's a picture of your face with ball sack just slapping it across the face.
I'd love to see it. That's artistic, man. I'd love to see that. And actually, we've got a good comment here in the chat room Doug wanted to point out that you could just call the cigar Rad, R-A-D, and it's just Rob's a douche. And that's perfect. Perfect.
Let's call the car Team Ramrod.
What?
Yeah, anyway. I'm hungry.
Yeah, you guys
Don't
haven't
worry
had your
about
dinner yet. You haven't had your dinner yet. And
That's how much we love the listeners of Cigar Chat. That's how much we forego dinner and nourishment to provide you an hour worth of entertainment every
True
week.
story.
God bless you.
well, they're serving dinner right now, right?
By the smell of the carne asada down there, I would assume so.
Why don't you just send some guys down to get some plates, and that way you won't be so angry. I mean,
Because
Shooter
my
looks like
name's
he's
not
just chilling. He's got his Tonya there, and he's just chilling.
Oh,
It looks like.
We got Shooter
Yeah.
and everyone. Shadow Bates. This is Shad.
We can't see him, but like I saw his hand move.
That's okay. You don't have to see me.
Hello, Shad.
Wow, for some
Hola.
reason, I expected Shadow Bates to be an old guy.
That's what I fucking said, man.
That's what I'm talking about. I love you, Rob.
Internet work right there.
Yeah, that's it. Like the mystery is the luster is gone now. I thought for sure you were just some old guy that was like you had a ton of knowledge, and now I could just see you're just some punk ass kid. Now I'm a little bit disappointed.
But he's a young guy at heart, man. He's a young guy at heart.
I think we're having a little bit of a connection issue because I don't think you guys are hearing me.
I hear every.
We hear every single word you're saying.
I'm
Okay.
hanging on every.
Okay, yeah, you're just kind of talking over. So give us a little bit of a rundown on the trip. I mean, obviously, you spent a couple of days building houses, which was great and a lot of hard work. But what have you done since?
Well, so we went to a couple factories. Well, Wednesday was a down day, from the 2 days of indentured servitude labor. We had to have a down day, right?
Struggle is real.
The struggle was real.
So you guys just kind of you just hung out at the compound all day?
No, let me finish, Rob.
Okay.
Can you hear me? Are you talking over me? I can't tell. I'm just messing.
Go ahead.
But we went to Black Label Trading Company and their Ovita Negra factory in Esteli. We also went to my personal favorite, Nicasueño, aka Roma Craft Tobacco. And so I'll skip and smoke the Wonderlust.
Oh, Jason wants to know about the Wonderlust. How was it?
84.
Really? John, did you like it?
I think if I smoked it on a fresh palate, it would have been better. I think the problem is that, I was anticipating a skip style blend, and it's not at all a skip style blend. It's a European style cigar, so it's a lot lighter and it's a lot more nuanced. And after your 27th cigar of the day, it's kind of tough to pick up those nuts and light cashews and whatever other crap.
It is after 27 cigars. It is hard to pick up your nuts. Shooter, did you smoke it?
Yes, I did.
And what was your opinion, sir? You enjoyed it?
I enjoyed it very much.
Chad,
I have not smoked mine.
you haven't smoked it?
Oh.
No, I'm not. I'm going to bring that baby back to the States.
He's going to bring it back, and he's going to post a review because he's a good member of Cigar Federation.
No, listen, man. It was handed to me. I didn't smoke anything. In fact, it was handed to me and I smoked it. It tastes like, seriously, it tastes like a fucking, or it tastes like a fucking, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you can. We've said fuck several times, so you may as well just keep saying it.
Fuck it. I've been trying to hold back, man. It's so fucking goddamn hard. Anyway, so it tastes like a mushroomy, like Davidoff. It's got like that it's not bad. Freaking nut himself over this cigar. He'd love it. But for me, it just kind of had that sour must that I just don't really like in cigars. And was it bad? No, for what it was a good cigar. Like, I mean, I think it'll really resonate with me. It's distributed exclusively in Germany for the Schussler family that does tobacco distribution in Germany. I think it'll do very well. But like for me, modern palate, that likes a lot of nicotine, likes a lot of Esteli tobacco, it just kind of missed the mark.
Who are these fruitcakes that just walked in here?
Well, we got Trippy McTripstein. It's his birthday. He just
Happy
got a
birthday, Trip.
Show everyone your tattoo, Trip.
There it is.
It looks like saran wrap.
Well, it is.
It is.
But underneath that is El motherfucking Brujito.
So is that on the same arm as your undercrown?
Is it?
Yes, sir.
Oh, it is? Oh, yeah, it is.
So it's like a front and back type situation. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then we got On over in the corner just chilling.
On's chilling back there. I saw that he walked in. He's got the big camera set up. He's taking pictures right now.
He just
Wait, hold
raised
on.
him.
Don't take the picture yet. No, you can take it. Go ahead. Take the picture.
Is that a joke?
Well, I had the camera focused on you guys, and then I changed it to me.
Oh, that's very sweet of you, Ron.
Yeah, isn't it? So in honor of
Good guy.
what?
Did you eat?
That's it. You're such a good guy, man.
I know it's amazing. Like it's kind of it's painful sometimes for me just to be this awesome.
I don't know how you survive such a good guy. Like it must just your daily life must just be fucking boring. Like
So-
how nice guy you are.
In honor of tonight's show, I'm smoking my blend from last year, and I'm gonna be honest. It's not that good. It's yeah. I mean, it's all right. It doesn't really taste like anything.
Dude,
I-
go ahead, finish.
I didn't use enough Lajero.
Dude, you tried to be all like fucking Mildy McMildstein. At Hoya, they said, Logan, how'd your Hoya blend turn out last year? I was like, muscle minnows. Got a few chuckles.
It's
So pretty good about that.
more or less. That's
More or less. Yeah, I think so.
more or less. Bob Dog wants to say happy birthday, Trip, and Logan, he wants to know how many nails did you actually hammer in?
Hold on. One. I did one.
Did you get it all? Did you get it all the way in? It's a very personal question, but did you do it?
No, I got it like 3/4. Dude, first of all, you gotta realize these nails are like the size of porn stars' dicks. Like they're so fucking long, man. Trying to get this shit up in the fucking hole, man. It's fucking a struggle.
Just the tip, just to see how it
Yeah,
feels.
just decide to put a nail in a Techo house.
That's awesome. Did you
Oh,
get it all?
Rob's
the way in?
here.
I love it. And we've got another. Who's that who just walked in?
That's Willie, dog.
Is that Willie? Willie, what's happening, brother? How you doing?
What's going on? I know I'm kind of small.
Well, I everything past John is pretty much blurry, so I knew that someone walked in, but I can't really see your face. How is it putting up with these guys for the last few days?
Thank you. What'd you say, Rob?
I was asking Willie how it is putting up with you guys. Look at this, and you got food. You got dinner service coming too. Wow, this is see guys. This is why you need to go on these trips, man.
This is what happens
Because
when you're here.
yeah, I mean you've got.
Thank you.
That's a pretty good setup. They take really good care of you down at the Drew Estate factory. So while you guys are getting ready to eat, let's see. I'm going to go through some of these audience questions here. Jason Myers wants to know. I'm going to kind of go around the room. I'll start with Logan. What's the most interesting thing that you've learned so far on this trip?
That people in Nicaragua like to do shit the hard way. AK building houses.
That's what that's what I've heard.
The most interesting thing.
That
Ooh, I didn't know this. I can't believe I didn't know this. Is that when you roll a cigar, you actually, well, two things. One is when you bunch the cigar, you want the tip of the leaf actually pointing down towards the foot, and you want the frog cut or whatever, going towards the head. And the reason why is because on a tobacco leaf, you frog strip out the middle of the vein, and you want that vein in the front, and that's what helps you hold the ash. So if you look at cigars that have a longer ash when you smoke them before you have to ash, it means that there's maybe more Lajero or something that's a little bit denser vein that holds the cigar together, like construction-wise.
interesting.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
I know, it's interesting. I just learned that today.
Huh.
All right.
What about you, John?
You know, I've got no knowledge drops.
I got nothing. The most interesting thing I've learned so far is that Shadow Bates is not like 65 years old.
I know, man. He looks clean living, man.
That's the most interesting thing I've learned so far. What about you, Shooter?
That they use lead manufacturing at Roma Craft. And you can swing them.
That they do what?
Rob's not going to understand a word you just fucking said.
They do leaf factoring? I didn't get it.
Lead,
It's a lean.
Lean.
Oh, I
It's six things. Reduce waste, reduce movement, reduce cost. It's a process improvement thing. We do it at Dell. Hence where Skip learned it.
Copy that. All right, that sounds.
Exactly.
It sounds like you guys need to get Shooter out more if that's the most interesting thing that he's learned.
No, it was interesting.
No, it was interesting because I've never seen that kind of, management style going on in a cigar factory. And that's probably one of the reasons why Skip can charge what he does charge for his cigars.
Fair
Except,
enough.
a cigar is $7, $8.
Yeah, fair enough. That's a good point. Bates, is this the first time that you've gone to that you've been to a factory and fields and things like that?
No, I came on the Safari Venaba Seafed last year, but last year we didn't see any shade grown.
Oh, yeah.
Shade grown plants.
Oh.
And so to see this massive field that is just, I mean, it's huge. You could fit like 20 football fields in it, and it has material over the top.
Yep.
And the leaves were so much softer, more delicate. It was amazing to me.
I haven't seen that.
And I did learn that we almost all of us ate some of those shade grown leaves to taste them.
It's not good.
And
Just to see what it was like.
no, it was not good. It is not a palate cleanser, I'll tell you that.
There was a lot of spitting going on.
Yeah, that's I've never seen the shade fields like that. So that is pretty cool. On, I assume you got some pictures.
Of course I did, but you
Absolutely.
know,
So we'll see some of those.
So,
On, so far, how does this trip compare to last year's for you?
it's 30 times better. A lot more people awake. It's awesome. But yeah, I didn't know in a lot of these factories, like they don't roll Lanceros all year. That you might only roll Lanceros for a month or less. It's kind of crazy.
I had a feeling you'd talk about Lanceros.
Of course.
So they only roll Lanceros for about a month out of the year. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I still haven't seen a Lancero roll, so I don't know how they make them.
Were you
We'll
there?
roll one for you.
Yeah.
Newspaper? Yeah, the Roma crap.
Well, yeah, but they didn't roll a Lancero. They rolled that big thing.
That's true, but that's how they make them.
I suppose. Yeah, that's true.
Balls.
Yeah, and you use newspaper to roll cigars. You can use that.
All right. Let's see. Let me scroll through. We got a bunch of audience questions. People actually have.
Yeah.
Just because I'm off camera doesn't mean I'm not here.
I didn't even know you were there. As far as I'm concerned, if you're off camera, you're not there. So yeah, Trip, happy birthday, man.
Thanks.
27.
32.
We're the same age, dog.
Yeah.
Wow,
The most interesting thing that I learned.
That's kind of sorry.
Kind of awesome.
Yeah,
That's-
go for it.
No, that's you should feel pretty good about yourself, Trip, if you and Logan are the same age, because you look like you're a good 9 years younger than him. So that's good, man.
Your balls are wrinkly, old man River.
All right, go ahead, Trip. What's the most interesting thing you've learned?
So on like the intemperance, they have that like gap between the filler and the foot, and I always wondered how they did that. They actually wrap a piece of tobacco underneath there, and then they cut the foot of the wrapper off, and then roll it from the bottom up. So it's actually, they don't cut anything off there. They use exactly the right amount of wrapper on just the foot. And all Roma Craft cigars have a piece of tobacco wrapped underneath the foot.
What's the purpose of the piece that's wrapped underneath the foot?
To make it a little stronger,
It helps with
first half an inch,
Helps
and
with
it
combustion.
helps keep it from expanding and cracking the wrapper.
And combustion too, no?
Yeah.
Interesting. That is interesting.
Well-
That's pretty cool though that you guys are getting to tour. I mean, not that touring Drew Estate factory isn't awesome, because it is, but you're getting a chance to see some of the other factories in the area, because this is perhaps the longest cigar safari trip in history.
Dare I say yes?
Oh, always.
I would just like to say,
Go ahead.
I would just like to say, I have a knowledge drop. I learned something new at the Hoya factory, but I can't talk about it.
That is true. We did learn some secret school stuff, but we've been warned.
But I can't talk about it. I think it's awesome, John, that you have a painting of a picture that I took.
Isn't that awesome? And I must have known subconsciously it was your picture, which is why I gravitated towards it. Because I saw the pictures, I'm like, somehow this one speaks to me, and that's the one I picked.
That's
There's a
funny.
reason I didn't pick that one. Obviously.
That's funny. That is funny. And yeah, that picture is. I scrolled.
198 weeks old.
198 weeks. I don't even know the math on that. What's that? That's over 3 years. Almost 4.
Like almost 4 years.
Almost 4 years. Wow, that's funny.
I'll bring it to Vegas and get you to sign it.
Absolutely, and I'll steal it from you. Let's see here. Some questions. You guys keep enjoying your dinner. Don't let me interrupt that.
Don't worry.
Question from Eric Johnson. Now, I don't know if you guys can answer this or not, but give it a shot. What does a typical day look like for an average factory worker?
I'll answer that. I mean, I don't see their day being very different than a lot of our days, right? Like, I think that's what people miss when they come down here. It's not. I mean, people work just like we do in the U.S., right? Like, they get to work, typically 7, 8 o'clock. They work, they have a break. They go to lunch, they work again, they have lunch. They work, they have a little break, and then boom, it's the end of the day, right? I mean, the only difference is instead of maybe sitting behind a computer and doing more digital stuff or whatever, they're saying they're rolling premium cigars, and it's like in the U.S. it's done with a machine, right? Like it's very mechanized. Right down here, it's all by hand. So at the end of the day, I mean, they have kids, right? They go pick up their kids from school. I mean, it's no different. At least in my humble opinion.
Yeah, we think about it. It's a bit more exotic and maybe a bit more romantic in our heads than it really is in real life for them. Go ahead.
I'm going to add to Logan's answer there and say that one of the things that people probably don't know is the pair relationship between the bunchers.
This is true.
Not only do they have a pretty symbiotic relationship, but when one of them leaves the factory, both of them leave the factory. Typically. Because the relationship is that close.
Let me just say, if Rob ever decided to get your own podcast, Rob, I would not be following you. So we would not be a good example of
we would struggle in that relationship, my friend. That is absolute truth. Sam, what's happening, brother?
What's up, dude?
Every time I see you, you're wearing that shirt.
Dude, I try. It's like I know that you love the way that my body looks.
I did comment. I said that once, Sam. I was drunk, and you said you weren't going to tell anybody that I said that.
Oh well, I just screwed the food.
You broke your promise. That's it. You broke your promise. So let's see. There's another half of this question here from Eric Johnson.
Wait, real quick, Rob.
Yeah, go ahead.
Before you do that, we got a special guest down here. I don't know if you saw him. You probably didn't because you were too busy talking shit. Well, we got a special guest down here. Say hi.
Robert Caldwell, what's happening, man? How you doing?
How are you?
Good. It's welcome to Cigar Chat. Thanks for sitting in with everybody. I didn't know we were going to have an all-star crew, man. That's awesome.
Yeah,
so what's
we bring the fucking thunder.
Oh, that was a nice shot right up Logan's nose. That is good. Hey, real quick, Trip, your wife checked in and she wants to see you. So can we put the camera on Trip real quick? She wants to make sure that you're okay, and we won't tell her about the tattoo.
Oh, she knows.
All I gotta say, Mrs. Waldrop, ball sack.
Hashtag ball sack.
All right. Yeah, there's some meaning there, I'm sure, but so there you go, Lauren. Trip is alive and well on his birthday and celebrating his new tattoo. Roberts, what's going on, man? How is it that you're hanging out with this group?
I was in Madrid, and I didn't check my fucking gate, and I ended up on the wrong goddamn plane. So I landed in Managua today. Literally supposed to go to Miami, but I wasn't paying attention. I was sexting. And then so I happened to walk onto a plane, and I guess the seat that I was supposed to be in was vacant on the Managua flight, so I ended up in fucking Managua. But I didn't know where I was. I was a little disoriented because I've been traveling for about 5 months. So I started walking down the Pan American Highway, and then one of the safari buses passed. I hollered at them, and they gave me some water, and then they took me here.
You can tell a story, man. That's funny. I actually follow you on Instagram, and I think we're Facebook friends and all that noise. So I've been seeing all these pictures. You've been in Europe for how long? How long were you over there?
I mean, I don't even know. I left in mid-September, and then I spent probably 4 months there at least. We've been launching different countries for international distribution and setting up agreements in various other countries. And we moved some production of packaging as well to Europe to save money. So it's cheaper making in Europe than third world countries, apparently.
So you were working while you were over there. So that's good. So you got to go around and take
my free time. I've been working. Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. In my free time, I've been working. I like that. I like that. So so you didn't have to build any of the houses with these guys the other day. So you're not going to talk about that at all. You weren't there for that.
In spirit.
You were there in spirit. So was I. I was there in spirit as well. I tried to keep Logan motivated, but
it's hard to do.
But it is hard to do. Exactly, guys. If you're watching live, post some questions for Robert, and Willie Herrera's in the room as well. So if you got some questions for those guys, I think Willie's still there. Post them up. I'll post them up and I'll get them. I'll ask those questions.
Robert Caldwell or Willie Herrera?
Good question. It's a good question.
No, Tony Gomez.
Tony
That
Gomez.
motherfucker's tall.
Taller. Tony Soler?
Tony's the tallest.
Is he taller than Omar?
Yeah, Omar is shorter than I am.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, you're a little shorter than me.
I think it's Tony.
Fuck, actually, Omar might be my height.
I mean, he was like an NBA basketball.
If he stood up straight, he's probably taller than me.
You're saying he's a sloucher?
Sloucher.
He's a
He
sloucher.
doesn't want to scare people.
You heard it first here. Omar's a sloucher.
He's a sloucher.
You, Sean, then me.
The only time I've only met Omar once, and he appeared to be shorter than me, but then I noticed also he kind of goes like this. So I'm not sure.
He's
He has
grabbing
bad
the dog.
posture.
Grabbing the bed.
My mom used to sit up straight.
Now, I've always wondered this because I'm not a tall guy. I'm 5'9". Is that? Do you ever kind of? I notice that women do this. Like tall women, they'll kind of crouch down or hunch over to be the same size as everybody else. Is that anything that you've ever really thought about? Does it ever really just kind of happen? You were mentioning Omar almost kind of does that.
Actually, the sensation of having your penis on the shoulder of somebody who's 5'9" is really nice.
Perfect answer.
Now I feel awkward. It's a little uncomfortable.
I like my height, actually.
How tall are you? Like 6'5"?
6'6". It's very strange to be around people that are taller than me, though, because it makes me feel weird. Like once a month, I see somebody taller than me. One time I met a girl that was taller than me. That was fucked up.
Yeah, correct.
I walked by, she was smoking hot, too. Smoking hot. I was in Serbia or fucking Bosnia, and I walked by a dressing room in a department store, and I looked at this girl like eye to eye, but like up a little bit. And I walked away, and I looked back to verify that she was in high heels. She was flat-footed in the dressing room. And I was like, holy fuck. Yeah. So she was like 7 feet tall with heels, and she was fucking hot, but I was super intimidated, so I didn't want to talk to her. I tried playing hard to get, like the mysterious guy, but that didn't work because I think I looked like a shrimp to her.
It didn't work. It didn't work because she just disappeared.
Yeah, most things don't work except for lots and lots of alcohol. Just feed them.
Absolutely, that's funny. The only tall person story that I really got, I met Bill Walton, and he's 6'.
Who?
Bill Walton is NBA Hall of Famer basketball player. He's a center.
Never heard.
Oh, he played a long time ago, and he was like 6'11", maybe 7 foot, and he was given a speech at this event, and his wife was with him, and his wife was Filipino, and she was like not even 5 feet tall. It was a very interesting dynamic because she was like half his size. That's the only tall person story I have, and it's not very good. That's all I got. Yeah, that's you don't see a lot of the women who are in 7 feet and 7 feet tall. You just don't, unless you're playing in WNBA. No. Let's see. I'm trying to scroll through some of these questions here. Let's see. This one's for Robert and Willie. Jeff Madre wants to know, where's the new shit?
I'm smoking Willie's new shit right here, but I'm gonna cover it up so you can't see what it says. But in that pretty? Don't mind the cracked part.
Yeah, don't mind the crack in the wrapper.
I just dropped it on the floor.
So what's the report on it? Is it good? It looks good. Looks like you're enjoying
It's
it.
yeah, I'm enjoying it very much. Has a very nice tobacco flavor to it. It's very delicious.
It tastes like tobacco. That's awesome.
It's nice. It's nice. It's creamy. It's rich. It's my type of cigar. It's a little bit too rich for me, but I like it very much. But I'm drinking coffee too. It goes well with that.
Nice. That's awesome. That's really cool. Yeah, we're getting to that time of year with the new shit. What is it? February. So IPCPR is creepy.
Yeah, what you gotta do is hack like Cigar Ring's email account or something like that and see all the new shit that people are
Oh, that's a good idea. Who can do that?
Somebody
Trip, I feel like you could do that.
Or I could just, go talk to my lawyer friend to look up patents.
Unless they're going through a third party, because we do our registrations through a third party.
Ourselves,
Yeah.
Keep it on the download.
Yeah. That way nobody knows what we're doing.
Smart.
How does hurt half the ignored by Robert Caldwell?
Yeah, exactly. You've never seen them be like,
No.
oh, Robert
No.
Caldwell registered this brand. Yeah.
I've got a semi-intelligent question here, and I don't know.
Wait,
Robert,
Really didn't answer, actually.
you haven't been in country, so I don't know. That doesn't mean you have to pass it over to Willie.
What's the
Question. This one's from Dave. Dave wants to know what how the tobacco crops are looking this year. He says, I know that in Cuba they've had.
You don't let Willie answer the question, bro?
What?
You asked what's some new stuff I'm working on?
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Tell us about the new shit.
Well, there's a TAA that I'm working on that'll be out hopefully at the TA. There's a new limited for Esteli that's going to be out at the show. There's a new line that the Jewish is coming out that. That'll be for the show. And that's pretty much it that I can talk about.
That you could talk about. There's all that. That's good though. I mean, the report that Robert just gave us, that sounds promising, man. Kind of creamy with the nice rich notes. I like that. That sounds good to me. Lots of stuff.
problem? You'll never see.
What's that?
Nothing, dude.
Let's see here. I'm gonna keep. So this is a question kind of for the SigFed group here. What have you guys been smoking the most so far on the trip?
T52.
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 T52 and Norteño.
Whatever I want. Next question.
Hey Sam.
I smoke acid.
Yo,
What do you find yourself smoking the most when you're on these trips?
Willie stuff.
Yeah.
Anything about
Yeah. That's a good answer, especially when he's standing right next to you.
Nah, dude, I like Herrera Esteli.
Lonsdale.
I like the Herrera Esteli. That's my jam. So
How
it
many of these-
doesn't matter if the office or down here, it's the same shit.
How many of these trips do you do every year? Are you on every
Like
single
10.
one?
No. Probably like 10.
10 of them? And
Yeah, about 10 a year.
and has Henry kind of taken over for Pedro, or is Pedro still involved?
Henry has spread his wings.
Henry spread his wings, he's flying. He's like a butterfly.
Dude, he
Spread his legs.
he's good, man.
Huh?
Logan said he spread his legs.
I did not. I say he spread his wings to fly, dog.
Oh, I thought you said he
He's
spread his
good.
legs. It sounds like a Logan comment. That's cool. I like Henry a lot. He does a really good job. So and Pedro does a great job too. It's nice to see Henry taking over so Pedro can get more involved in other things. That's really cool. So let's see. A lot of people want to know what your favorite part of the trip was and blah, blah, blah. Say that again.
Building houses. We had these metal sticks and we jammed into the ground, like we made 15 holes.
Times 5.
Times 5. But
Yeah.
believe it or not, smashing a rock with a metal stick is about as fun as you can get. It's pretty therapeutic.
Yeah,
I
it's
can't have anymore because Sam was breaking rocks into my nutsack. True story.
And then we got to dig out all the rocks with a coconut shell. It's what nightmares are made of.
yeah, coconut shells. Like it's. You guys are really digging out
Yeah.
with coconut shells, or are you just making a joke?
Swear to God, I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
fucking around. I'm serious.
Ceramic shingles, parts of them,
Yeah.
whatever we.
Oh, is that what you had?
Uh-huh. We didn't have
Wow.
coconuts, dude.
Oh,
Oh, they didn't even have coconuts.
we fancy.
Wow.
Our tools came from the satchel that was found at a grave site of a man.
That's about what we were working with, dude.
That's it builds character.
It's all about the struggle, Ron.
It is, man.
It
It
builds
was rewarding, man. It was nice. They did a little ceremony at the end, kind of bless the family, bless the house. Like, it was nice. I mean, the look on their faces, obviously there's a lot of poor people here in Esteli and in Nicaragua in general. I mean, it's the same feeling you get, right? Like when you buy your first house, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it was a good feeling, to be able to, well, I didn't necessarily build the house because I'm a lazy fuck, but, to be able to enable that, it feels good, man. It was nice.
Yeah, and I got to meet, I had 3 new amigos.
Yeah. Uncle Shooter, he gave him ice cream. It was creepy as shit.
Yeah, dude. Those pictures of you.
Oh, we
with
got
kids.
to tell the story about Shooter with rabbits.
Wait, what?
Before that, it's,
Okay, tell him about the 3 kids.
on the second day, I got off the bus and I got attacked by the 3 kids and given big hugs. It was great. Yeah. It was a lot of emotion. It was fun.
That's cool, man.
But-
That's really cool.
You can tell the story about the rabbits.
Yeah.
So, okay, I gotta tell you this. You gotta look at me for this, for full effect. So we're at this house. We're building for, our family. And
rollers.
Yeah, and actually both of the ladies actually work at Cigar Federation. One worked at Oliva and one worked at my father. And they had well, first of all, when we first get, hola, say hi to Henry.
Henry,
Hi to see you. How you doing?
what's going on, man?
Having a great time with this guys.
Are you really?
Very smart.
Oh, is it? All right.
All right.
Yeah, they're a tough group. They're a tough group to handle. I can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to see El Burrito, the actual rock today. It was very nice.
So wait, with the actual rock, what does that mean? Oh, in the museum.
Yeah, the pre-Columbian rock where they, I guess, used the same tools we used to build the techo houses. Scratched in the side of this rock. I'm just assuming. I'm just guessing. Maybe they're more advanced. I don't know. Maybe they used bronze tools. I don't really know, but yeah. Anyway, El Burrito.
Okay, so tell me more about these rabbits.
Okay, so first of all, when we get there, there was a Doberman, I think, or pit bull. And it was mean as fuck. And I was like, man, we're gonna have to work in the backyard with this pit bull. So I was a little scared, but they had chickens and dogs running around and stuff. Well, next to their house was this. I mean, but there was 2 rabbits, and they were feeding them, and we were kind of looking around, and me and Shooter and Trip were talking like, yeah, I wonder, what they do with those rabbits. Are they pets or whatever? So Shooter, as one of because we had 2 people from Techo obviously speak English to translate and stuff like that. Shooter asked the family, what they do with the rabbits, and they're like pets. And he's like, do you eat them? Oh no, they're pets. And they're like, have you eaten them? He's like, well, yeah, they're pretty delectable. And then so it's pretty funny, we come back after not shitting fucking covered up with the tail Shooter anywhere near those rabbits. The rest was awesome.
So I got about a third of that because the internet got a little jacked up. But let me just make sure I got the premise.
Why don't you just recant it to us? Yes, go ahead.
These rabbits are their pets, and then
Correct.
you guys had mentioned that eating the rabbits are really good, and then the kids wouldn't let Shooter near the rabbits for the rest of the day.
Well, you screwed that up. So basically,
Well, that's all I got.
Shooter asked the family, what they did with the rabbits, and ask them if they eat them. They go, no, they're pets. And basically they're like, well, do you eat rabbits? Like it was some weird thing to eat rabbits. And she was like, yeah, I've had rabbits a bunch of times. Well, then after lunch we came back and they had covered up the cage with a towel to hide the rabbits from Shooter because they were afraid that he was going to eat the fucking rabbits.
And named him lunch and dinner.
Yeah, and we named him lunch and dinner.
That's funny. Hey, John, what's the adult beverage situation like? What are you guys drinking down there?
So, Kazan was mentioning the last trip, the pussification was a little on the high side. People were going to bed at 9 o'clock, and I said, well, that's definitely not happening this trip. So first night we crushed a bottle of Nadura that Trip brought. So that was gone. Night 2, On was like, well, obviously we didn't have enough scotch, so we had brought out a 1 liter bottle of Macallan Fine Oak. We crushed that, and then somehow a bunch of us ended up in the pool. Somehow.
Yeah.
Sam, you want to tell that story quick?
No. Oh, Lord.
Very good. So then we ran out of the two bottles of Florida Candy 18 that Shad brought somehow. So then we got 3 bottles of Florida Candy, just thinking, well, if 2 bottles is not enough, must be 3 bottles. Those 3 bottles are gone.
So, another one tonight?
Yeah, we have another one tonight. That's
So
probably gone already.
You guys are going through like 2 bottles a day.
Yeah, well, 2 bottles before lunch, yeah.
And minimum 1 box.
I mean, we're drinking in a
And at least
pace.
1 box of T52s.
Yeah.
Wow. And then, okay, so the follow-up question from Jeff Madre, will your livers ever forgive you?
No.
No.
It's irreparable damage here.
I was stressing me the whole time.
Shad and witness trying to light a cigar with soft flame from like 6 feet away.
Dude, he was fucking tore up bad. He shit on himself. No, I'm kidding. He didn't shit on himself.
I don't remember that.
You didn't shit on yourself.
Oh, is that why you got in the pool?
Is that why you got in the pool?
Oh, dude.
No, but somebody, I wish Just was up here, because someone on the airplane, as they were getting out, were trying to run out of their row. They're like in the exit row. They were trying to run up, when you land or whatever. And they're like, why are you running up? Like being real awkward about it. And his friend's like, yeah, he just shit himself. So like literally shit himself when he was getting off the plane and had to stand there in his own shit as he walked off the plane.
Someone on the plane shat themselves.
Somebody shit themselves.
Not somebody who's here.
No, it was not
Now,
us.
see, I feel like the person who just said that is the guy who did it.
No, if I shit myself, I would admit it. And
No,
if
the
I
guy
have-
who said not anybody here, just before you. It came from, was it Shad?
Yeah,
that was Trip.
That was me that said
I don't
it.
think Trip shit
Oh,
himself.
Trip. Birthday boy. Had some duty issues. So, okay, so you guys are down there, what? You leave on Sunday?
Saturday morning.
Saturdays. You got,
We're doing DE.
oh, you've only got one day left.
Not really sure in what order tomorrow. And yeah,
So,
we're gonna do our friends at DE and probably some other cool shit. I don't even know, man. Haven't thought that far ahead.
so you guys are working on your blends tomorrow. That's always the fun part. Like I said, I'm smoking mine from last year. It's getting better as I get down through the first half. But, yeah, blending is not, professionally is not in my future. That's
I agree.
yeah, it's definitely not in my future. That's for sure.
Yeah, you're not.
No, I might make some beer in my future, but I'm not blending any. I'm not blending any cigars. Let's see. Everybody's asking kind of the same shit here. Everybody wants to know about new releases. Logan, give us all that secret squirrel info that you got. Just ask Sam and Willie to leave the room, and you can just tell us all of it.
I really don't know all that much, but I will tell you, not DE specific, but I will say, I think all the guys learned down here, the rule of when you go into a cigar factory is keep your eyes fucking peeled. Because if you just look around, you'll be surprised what you can see and learn. And there's about, I don't know, at least 3 or 4 different times over those factories where I was like,
that's something new.
Or they're changed their factory, or this. If you just keep your eyes open, man, you'll be surprised what you fucking see.
That's interesting.
I won't disclose any of that, but a couple of very interesting revelations.
So, this is a very important question. Jeff Madre's on fire, man. He's asking some good ones. This is a Logan-specific question, I believe. Compared to New Orleans, how's the knot situation?
Yeah, I mean, New Orleans is very humid. Here it's not. I mean, the first day of Techo, yeah, my ball sack was extremely moist and wet. But the second day, I took a siesta halfway through the day. It wasn't too bad. But no, it's not bad. It's been, I think it was like 80, 85 today, but it was windy. It was nice. It's not bad. There's nothing. New Orleans, man. New Orleans was just a hell.
Did you guys go zip lining?
We've been doing what's called fire and ice. You dip your nuts in icy hot.
Oh no!
I took.
Yeah, when I was 12.
No, that sounds awful.
Somebody told me it was summer camp. Somebody told me it was amazing.
Yeah, that sounds like a rite of passage. That I'll take your word for it. Did you guys go zip lining?
No, we're seeing factories instead.
Yeah.
Too fat to walk up the side of the mountain after.
No, they asked if we want to go zip lining, and then they prefaced it with one or maybe all of you might die of a heart attack because you guys are all overweight because that hill is fucking epic. And we said, we'd rather not do that.
Yeah, I remember that walk back up last year. One guy, I can't remember who it was. Somebody needed some help.
It
was on, dog.
Yeah, that wasn't that was no joke, man.
No,
I remember I was walking up and I was like, yeah, this is fine. I'm fine. I can handle it. And then I started to question it about halfway through. It was definitely worth it, though.
I don't know about that, man.
That was rough. That was fun, man. I had a great time. So let's see. What else? So what else you guys got? I've got a ton of. Oh wait, Jay Reiniger, who has fought for our country, has a very specific request, and this one is for Uncle Shooter. He would like you to slap Logan for us, please.
Oh,
I wake him up every morning.
that's what I'm thinking. There's all kinds of slapping going on.
Yeah, but what are you slapping him with when you wake him up is the question. That's I heard that was
kids ice cream. What are you fucking doing to me?
We're no longer on Armed Forces Radio Network.
Oh no, we definitely are.
No, we never made it. We never made it on.
Oh man.
I think we got a good 30 seconds into the show before Logan said fuck, so we just said.
Don't worry, John, you can edit all this stuff out.
Nope.
It's in your contract.
Nope.
It's in your contract.
Oh yeah, John, yeah, edit, man. Edit it up.
Get on the show.
It would take you longer to edit this than it would to the show is actually going to be. So let's see. So you guys have your blending session left. Any I'm trying to think what else. So people actually went in the pool. I've never seen anybody go in the pool before.
There's a very good reason for people to go in the pool.
I've heard rumors about the pool.
It was, at 1 o'clock in the morning. It was pretty refreshing, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I vaguely remember.
All right, so here's the deal.
He bows around.
So some dude cut his hand open. So we were trying to find a first aid kit, which is no easy feat. And I noticed in Henry's secret stash they had a bunch of underground-shaped pigs. So I ended up stealing Henry's cigars and gave them out for he who jumped in the pool first.
And everybody jumped in the pool?
That happened pretty quick, yeah.
How powerful did you feel at that moment?
I felt pretty good stealing Henry's cigars.
Stealing cigars, and you got people, jumping in the pool against their better judgment. Have you guys smoked the underground pigs?
Yep.
No.
I didn't smoke mine.
John, you smoked it?
I did.
How is it?
It was good.
It's the shade, right?
Yeah, it's different from the regular shade for sure. I mean, it's interesting to see how the pig vitola changes the blend, but it was good.
All right, so really, now you say on the chat that there's absolutely no difference in the blend.
I ain't saying shit. Willie Herrera, I ain't saying shit. Done. Oh, I do have a question. When do you Rustica pig?
Plead the fifth.
In cigar language, that means soon.
Breaking news.
Yeah, we'll read between the lines on that. When does the shade pig hit? That's not out yet, right?
No, I'm assuming I
Safari.
right?
The only way you can get it is Safari.
Safari exclusive. I like that.
Get your tickets in.
I like that. Someone steal one and bring it home for me.
Negative.
No.
Yeah, I can see you all rushing over there to help me out.
Just FedEx that shit to you, man.
Yeah, please do.
Don't test me.
So let's see, the blending and rolling. We talked about that. Brandon Barnett asked a bunch of questions here.
Do that.
See.
None of which are coherent, apparently.
Well, no, they're quite long. I mean, yeah, it's all everybody's asking just about the new shit. That's all they want to know. Everybody wants. What have you done for me lately?
Yeah, wait till they have your CPR.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that time of year. It's like I was saying. It's all that stuff's gonna start creeping out. So, yeah, I don't know what else you guys want to talk about.
We want to talk about how awesome it was not to have you here.
I imagine. I mean,
we missed you, Rob.
Shooter did. But
Shooter, you're getting a big hug next time I see you.
One man on the island by himself.
I'm sure there was a lot of MF and me when you guys were out there building the houses.
Oh, you couldn't fucking.
Actually, that's actually true.
You couldn't fucking imagine.
That's actually
No, I'm sure that's factually correct. Yeah.
that is 100%
true.
factually
100% true.
correct,
I wish I could have been there.
Shooter almost ate a poor family's rabbit. Had they had a way other than a hole in the ground, which we would have had to strike flint and rock to make fire, we probably would have ate those rabbits because we were pretty hungry.
We did name him lunch and dinner.
We didn't name them lunch and dinner.
In all seriousness, though, I have to say the gratitude of the family, and I know that everyone had a different experience, but in our the family we were building for, obviously they have pretty much nothing, and yet she was making us coffee and giving us biscuits to go with the coffee, even though, she literally had nothing.
That's awesome.
She was willing to give us coffee, and what they had, they were willing to share with us, which was amazing.
That's really cool. Now, how many houses did you guys build total?
Oh, dude, yeah, we don't talk about that.
What?
No.
No, we and our guy, I can't remember what was his name.
Carlito.
No, the dad.
I don't know.
Oh.
In there.
Marlon.
He made us little tobacco leaf keychains with Esteli, Nicaragua written on in perfect English.
Sure, make up the airport. Dude, it's the same.
Robert, you're really bringing down.
Dude, my story about this song.
I don't know. It's quite possible.
They use the same alphabet, bro.
I don't think so.
Are there any first timers in the group?
Really?
Yeah, there's maybe 3 or 4 guys who are first timers.
Yeah, but you would have had Esteli and a bunch of fucking weird curly cues and shit above the fucking Esteli, right?
No, you're thinking of Japanese.
We're way off topic now.
Yeah, I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
Give him up. All right, so it's Trip's birthday, so we got a mariachi band.
Yeah.
Happy
Hey, let me the camera so I can see. That's awesome.
And it's still going. Happy birthday, Trip! Thanks, guys.
round two.
It's a hell of a good international performance.
Round three. This shit will never end.
Thank you. Rob, did you mute?
You guys still there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, I think we probably have worn out our welcome. Wouldn't you say? No.
A long time ago.
Yeah, probably.
I don't think he can hear you.
No, I can't. It's jacked
Hold
up.
on.
I can tell you guys are checking your phones and stuff because the internet connection's still down fast.
Super delayed.
I was downloading a porno.
I think it's
just came out.
Redownload porn. That's fucking
That
awesome.
happens.
Downloading Yoga Butt Sluts 3.
How did you know?
Very popular.
Can you hear us at all, Rob?
Yeah,
Rob, I texted you, man.
Yeah, there you go.
yeah, we're good. I think we're live again.
I know we're live. We're done, man. We're gonna eat some cake unless you want us to watch us eat cake. and
No,
shit.
we're
I just
good. We're good. Thanks. Well, guys, thanks for checking in. Trip, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Chad, I'm still confused that you're not 65.
Dude, 46. Living right. Good, clean living and self-denial, baby.
Are you really 46?
Yeah.
Wow.
He was like
I would
55.
have guessed much younger. Anyway, have fun, guys. Enjoy the cake, and don't drink the water.
Too late.
All right. On that,
late, man.
Oh,
all right, guys. On that note, I'm
I'll
going to
see-
go ahead and sign off. I can't really hear them anymore. So, guys, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Cigar Chat. We'll be back next week with Claudio from Mombacho Cigars, so that'll be a lot of fun. Logan will be back in the co-pilot seat, so we'll check in with you guys next week. Everybody have a great weekend. Stay safe, and we'll see you guys on CigarFederation.com.